I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
Today, on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we pause not just to remember a man, but to reflect on his message that still breathes in our everyday lives. Martin was not speaking only to the 1960s, right? He was speaking to moments like this one when the world feels divided, people are tired and unsure of the future. The King's main message was not about anger, it was about responsibility. He believed that history does not move forward on its own, people move it. Ordinary people like you and me doing small, brave things together. One of his most powerful ideas was simple: injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. That line wasn't meant to shame us, it was meant to wake us up. Let me repeat again. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Okay? It reminds us that what happens to one group eventually touches all other groups. When we stay silent, systems grow louder. When we look away, problems doesn't disappear, they spread. King understood something that science and data now confirm. Social change doesn't come only from loud protests or famous leaders. Research on social movements shows that when just 3.5% of the population actively commit to change, major transformations becomes possible. Not everyone has to march, not everyone has to lead, but everyone has a role. The King's role was not just about laws, it was about love. Not soft love, not passive love, but courageous love, the kind that chooses understanding over hatred, the kind that says we refuse to become what we are fighting. He spoke often about nonviolence, not because it was easy, but because it was powerful. Violence may win attention, but non-violence wins hearts. Recently, probably you have seen these Buddhist monks, they are walking for peace across the country right now in America. That inspires thousands of people. History shows that non-violence movements are twice as likely to succeed as violent ones. That's the power of non-violence. That's not poetry, that's data. Love, when organized, is effective. King also challenged the idea that we can wait for a better time. He warned against what he called the myth of time, the belief that things will fix themselves if we just wait long enough. Progress doesn't come from waiting, it comes from participation. And participation does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like speaking up when it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it looks like listening when we'd rather argue. King believed that our lives are connected, that our freedom is tied together, that our success, safety, and dignity rise and fall as collective. This was not just a moral belief, it was a practical one. His dream was not a fantasy, it was a direction. Today, honoring King doesn't mean repeating quotes or posting a photo. It means asking a quiet but powerful question. What is our role right now? Not tomorrow, not someday, right now. Because the truth is, moments are built by people who believe their actions matter. And history remembers not just the loud voices, but the steady ones. The ones that kept going, the ones who refused to give up on humanity, even when it was hard. Martin reminded us that darkness does not disappear by fighting it. It disappears when enough people choose to bring lights together, and that message today is still ours to live. Thank you for watching.